Yeah, let's move straight to what is happening at FIFA right now. One big man, Infantino, he's saying that, well, he would definitely want to focus on FIFA presidency. Why? He doesn't want to talk about what happened to his former boss. He doesn't want to be FIFA Secretary General. All he wants to be is FIFA presidency, and he believes that he's having the support from Africa, from Asia, and of course even from South America. And for all the coaches in England, practically the big super coaches have come out to support him. It shows that that might just be, well, the FIFA president we will be looking at come February.
No deal done to make me general secretary and him president. I mean, it's quite the contrary, or well, not the contrary, but it's a fact that I'm a candidate for FIFA presidency and only candidate for the FIFA presidency. I am already general secretary in UEFA, so there is no way I'm going to be general secretary of FIFA. That's clear. I have a great relationship with Sheikh Salman, and I respect him. I respect all the other candidates as well. But we have to treat this campaign as well with respect, and we have to be correct about it, because the whole world is watching us, is watching what we do, and that's why we have an even bigger responsibility to do the things right. And to do the things right means to go until the end, to make sure or to try to convince people about the ideas that we have. I'm convinced I have African and Asian votes myself, including South American, North American and Oceanian votes. So, you know, everyone today speaks, you think certain things, I think the opposite. I don't know on which basis you make your assumptions. I make my assumption based on the discussions I have individually with the presidents of the associations. I've met around 150 presidents in person already, and the last 50 I will meet them definitely before the end, personally, normally also in their own countries. And when you speak directly with a person, you have a feeling on whether he's honest with you or not, and that's why my feeling is pretty positive in this respect. The decision for awarding the World Cups 18 and 22 has been taken in 2010, I think, so 5 or 6 years almost ago. For 5 or 6 years we have been hearing speculations, accusations, allegations. I've not been seeing one single fact until now. A lot of noise has been made around the Garcia report. Even the Garcia report was read by many people in the meantime, and they all came to the conclusion that there is nothing in there which would threaten the World Cup staging in Russia and in Qatar. And that's why, in my opinion, we have at some stage, and this is the moment, to look forward, to put an end to the allegations, to the speculation, and to organize a World Cup in Russia and the World Cup in Qatar, which the fans and everyone can benefit from.
Would you make the Garcia?
So it's hitting up 24 more days to the FIFA presidential elections. So everyone will need to do all the talking that they can to make sure they get there. But this guy is not touching the World Cup
at all. I think that's what I love about him. He said he just won the World Cup that the fans and everybody will enjoy. Because he says from the Garcia's report that came on, no one have actually come out to say there was an issue of maybe corruption, something didn't go right and all that. So they should just let it be. And if he becomes FIFA president, he will definitely want to support that bid and just allow it to go on. I think that's the best thing one of the candidates had said concerning the World Cup. Because if you're coming in and you're saying that, hey, Russia, because money is changed hands, envelopes, were dropped and all that, they can no longer host it. I mean, you're going to, what's going to happen to preparations and all that?
That's right.
They were telling Qatar with the whole of, how do I put it now, religious intolerance everywhere and all that, they might feel okay because, so many things. So he just didn't want to touch there. Yeah. Just let it be and let's just enjoy the tournament.
I think it's business for Gianni Infantino. He's just coming straight up, do business as FIFA's president and let it be.
Yeah, and what I find really interesting about all this is, Gianni Infantino and Sheikh Khalifa, they look like the front runners. And you start to ask yourself then, what's wrong with Prince Ali bin Al Hussein? I mean, we have the Prince that actually ran Sepp Blatter really close in the last elections. Yeah. All of a sudden is a footnote now. No one is talking about him, and you wonder what that was all about. That was all about just getting Sepp Blatter out of the way. It didn't happen. Now we're back to square one now, and you know, it doesn't
Even
seem to be
Tokyo
getting a lot of
sexuality
talk.
too.
Yeah.
Tokyo
I
sexuality
find that
too.
really
I mean,
strange.
he's also not even
And
getting in the mix.
Safa wrote to him and said, "Guy,
You're campaigning.
you're not talking. You're
Come on.
campaigning. You're going for FIFA presidency and you're keeping quiet. That's not small business."
Prince Ali was in Nigeria. I mean, he was in Nigeria. He's been to some African countries and all that, trying to solicit for support. But I was surprised that Infantino is saying that, look, he's got the support from Africa. I was like, okay.
Everyone has the support of Africa. You have 54 block votes. You need to have the support of Africa.
But I love the tour he's actually making. Remember, there was actually a FIFA debate organized, was it in Belgium or something? I mean, he was the only candidate who showed up.
That's right.
So he shows he's ready.
So he's showing intent. But my joker
Yes.
for this
Could be.
election remains Jerome Champagne.
Champagne. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
my
Jerome
joker.
Champagne,
he
yeah,
showed up for
Jerome
that
Champagne was
debate.
actually the one who showed up for the debate. Yeah,
That's my
Infantino,
joker
yeah.
for this election.
No chance.
He's not talking much.
No chance, Austin.
He's not talking
no
much.
chance whatsoever.
So I
Infant-
call him a joker.
No,
Just wait. You'll see.
No chance whatsoever.
Infantino
And-
seems to be very clean. There is nothing. I mean, he has never been involved in anything. I mean,
Yeah, that's
There's
the
no-
operating order seems to be very clean. Yeah, hopefully that's
Wait
the
till the
case.
ethics committee.
Yeah, but then,
comes after
but it
him.
seems to be getting a lot of support as well. So Jose was there yesterday, Fabio
Luis
Capello, you know, Luis Figo, you know,
Roberto
so,
Carlos and all
yeah,
that,
so,
so that's big time.
seems to be getting-
24 more days.
Yeah, we'll find
now
that.
take a look at the countries that these people we just mentioned are from.
Yeah, they're all Europeans. Obviously, they want.
Roberto Carlos.
Yeah, okay, yeah, Carlos, yeah, but most of them are all Europeans, and they want their man there.
Yeah.
It's
So if you can get the votes of the South Americans, of course, the Europeans, and you're half made.
I mean,
You need-
UEFA are going to support Infantino as well. So that's
Yes,
one.
exactly. So it's already
That's one
scattered.
massive
Yeah,
already. And South America have already said they're backing him. So that's two.
So, yeah, and Central
The
America,
man that
so,
wants that will emerge FIFA president is the one that Africa loves, because we need to find out
Who is the man that Africa loves?
I don't know at this point, but that's why I don't know what Jerome is doing, but I think that's the joker. My spirit just keeps telling
not
me.
gonna happen.
Give us some
Jerome
tweets.
Champagne.
No chance.
Okay, let's leave. It's not about them this morning on the show. We said let's pep things up this morning, and you guys are doing a great job on Twitter. Let's start off with Shegzi. I like that name. Shegzi says, Pep has been very lucky. My grandmother will coach
go again.
Barca, and the German league isn't that strong. His eyes were clear in the EPL.
There we go again.
Waiting
That's
to see.
Yeah, Shakespeare's got a point though.
Yeah, he's got a point. Abdul Samad says Barca, Bayern Munich, and now Manchester City. Pep can't prepare a meal. He only arrives at the table when the meal is ready. Really?
That's a bit. Who's that again? Who's
Abdul
that?
Samad on team,
Abdul
he
Samad,
can't
come
prepare
on.
a meal. Pep can't prepare a team. Come on, guys, show some love. Mr. Incredible says, I don't think Pep is going to perform in the English Premier League. The English Premier League is no beans. And then it says Manchester United for life. Pep didn't choose your team.
So you can understand where that tweet is coming from.
No love, man. And then Izuchukwu says, Pep will do well in the English Premier League. I want him to turn Kelechi Iheanacho into a deadly striker. I
Thank
think
you.
That's what we
a
all
wonderful
so,
word.
yeah.
turn Kelechi Iheanacho into a deadly striker, and Iheanacho bring it to the Super Eagles. Very,
yeah.
very important. Ifeanyi Chukwuma says, has Pep Guardiola issued a statement on his move to Manchester City? We haven't heard
not yet.
officially
Not yet,
from the
not
coach, but
yet.
Manchester City has quickly told the world that they now own Pep Guardiola, so that
Three-year deal.
Yeah, that club will start looking at their man. I like what people are saying. Emi says, please tell Pellegrini that EPL is not a bed of roses, but I think he's done well.
Yeah, he did well.
Pellegrini in his own way has done so well for Manchester City. Vincent says, you guys have not talked about Emmanuel Munike. He has moved to West Ham.
we
said
did that
it
on Monday.
yesterday.
Yesterday, that's still talk, bro. He has moved to West Ham. Kendrick says Manchester United should just sack Luis Van Gaal and just bring Jose Mourinho. It's not going to be that easy.
Yes,
even
yeah.
though it sounds good, but a lot of Manchester United fans believe Jose is not the kind of coach for their club.
Yeah, well, it depends on who you talk to, because I've got mates that are Man United fans as well too.
right.
They end up they chant his name every time at Old Trafford.
Exactly. You
and
remember
stuff.
when they were playing Chelsea, when they
Yeah.
had to even design a handkerchief
Exactly,
and
they're
scarf
selling
and
the
all that.
scarves
They were selling
already.
the scarf of
So it
Jose
depends on who you
Mourinho.
talk to. But as it is right now, United they've got to react to this now.
That's right.
Because
Make a
as
move.
it is,
LVG
they're
won't take
falling.
them
Yeah,
anywhere.
they're falling behind. They're falling behind.
it's
Massive
really-
statement by City. United have got to react
They're
in the summer.
facing Stoke today.
Cecilia, LVG is not going anywhere this season. Just
It's
forget
going
about
to
it.
leave
It's going to-
2017.
It's not going anywhere.
It's
this
going to
season.
finish it.
And for everyone that don't want to see Jose Mourinho in Manchester United, that's not your problem. You need to go speak to the Glazers.
Yeah.
Let's see. You can influence
Yeah,
them. If they want
exactly.
Jose,
They'll
definitely get him, yeah.
It's as simple as that. Ayo says, I strongly hope Pep is told long winning streak at Barca and Bayern isn't possible in England. So he can stay long in the EPL. So he's trying to say all those long winning streaks you have in Barca and Bayern Munich, you can't have it here. So get ready to stay longer.
A lot of interesting tweets and a lot of skepticisms about Guardiola's impending tenure in England. You can understand why. It's just the Premiership is just so competitive, and you expect him to struggle a little bit. But like I said, he's got the best team, he's got the best players, so that's an advantage for him as well to board. The downside to that is all these other mid-table sides as well too. They'll be ready to go against Manchester City and Pep. And just on this talk of Jose and Pep Guardiola and Man U and City, I think everything has just been written in the stars. Okay, it was written that Jose was gonna do really badly with Chelsea, was gonna get sacked. It was written that Pep. It was written in the stars. That's what I said. It was written that Pep Guardiola was going to leave and come to Manchester, and it was written that Pep and Jose, the two most
influential coaches,
the best coaches in the world, the coaches with the most intense rivalry in the world, we're all going to end up in Manchester again. It's just been written. We've just been looking for answers. We've been looking for answers for all these things, all this while. But some things are written, and you can't help it. It's going to happen.
So one has happened.
Okay. Let's say EPL, you get all the big super coaches. Then Spanish La Liga gets all the big super players.
Yes.
Okay.
But we know where the attention will be.
And with the media in England.
Yeah, you know where it's going to be. Come on, it's all going to be in England.
Okay, let's take our attention back to what the fans are saying. Amadi Chijioke says, I'm Chijioke from Uyo. Thank you for writing to us. And he says he's a Chelsea fan. Thanks again for being that. Pep, well, he's a good manager, but not sure he'll win all the games. Throughout, of course, he will come and just push everybody aside. No, right now there is beef and everyone is waiting to play him. Oladele Ojo says, Pep coming to Manchester City is great. He should be mindful of the competitive nature of the EPL. I wish Jose Mourinho becomes Manchester United manager. That's the wish.
Saya says it's written
mixed.
in the
It's mixed. Some people don't want Jose, others want Jose. So we'll wait to see.
But they really don't have anywhere to go now. If you look at the managers available, like where do you go? Where do you go as a Man United, the Man United management now? Where do you go? Like, it's not a lot.
They can get Mark Hughes.
Mark Hughes, yeah.
They just say that.
It's an option.
It's an option. But then he's a former player. He understands. He plays attacking football. He's doing well with Stoke City and all that. He's bringing something stylish to a club who is known for, the.
But United don't need that kind of manager. United needs a manager. They need a winning manager. They need a manager that understands the league really well, that has done it, that has been there, and that man is Jose Mourinho. There's not two ways about it. They've got to make that statement.
A fan made it clear for me. They said, Austin, look, we need a manager that will help us forget David Moyes and remember Alex Ferguson. And that's a lot of work.
Yeah, that's a lot of work as well. So now, who fits that bill? Come on.
Who fits the bill?
Who fits it?
Carlo
Ancelotti. Come on, Ancelotti just signed to be Bayern coach, man. They're short.
Fabio Capello.
Come on, Capello. Come on, Cecilia. Nah, I don't think they'll look at. I don't think they'll look in that direction. Okay. Yeah, the options are really limited.
So it's definitely Jose.
According to the stuff.
But
of course, written in the
according to that,
2017 or
no, next summer. Yeah.
Next summer, as in like 2016-2017 season.
Yes.
Okay. You said this 2nd of February.
Yeah, it's the stars. Though. Remember, I didn't say it.
The
Stars said it.
Okay.